All right, so day 2 here, right? So just like in day 1 when we went over that dynamic, that's what we'll use and do before we start day 2 circuit. So getting 6 exercises, 30 seconds each one until we get to the bottom. Little recovery, a few minutes, and then back through for a total of 5 rounds, 30 seconds each. So this is more of our agility and kind of cardio day, so we call it. And we'll just start here. So we've already done our dynamic, and then we will start 30 seconds each. In each exercise we have jump rope, so 30 seconds there. Box jump landing, I will show you that. And it may be a little bit of a transition from the jump rope to the box jump landing, just because you gotta set the jump rope down and then just have that set up. So maybe pause the clock there and then restart it once you're ready to go there. Single leg skaters, squat jumps, broad jumps, and lateral hops, right? So we have our jump rope. Now if we don't have a jump rope, I don't know if everyone does, certainly, you know, we can just pretend we have it. That's perfectly fine, mimics the same thing. But if we do have a jump rope, right, that's the first one on our circuit. Start that clock, then our dynamic warm up, 30 seconds on that clock, boom, press go, and we jump rope, 30 seconds. Then I have some sort of household item. Make sure it's stable, right? I don't want anyone getting injured. You know, maybe a coffee table, maybe a stable chair or something, you know, any sort of like box or something with a good, solid, firm foundation. Something that's slightly elevated. I'm just using a bench here to demo, but basically we've done our jump ropes. Then we're just going into plyo landing training. So make sure it's not something that's too high, but I'm just standing here and I'm just working on landing, right? I'm just dropping in. I'm gonna try and keep those knees from coming in, so I wanna keep them out. So again, I would step up, take your time with this one. In 30 seconds, maybe shooting for, you know, 6 to 8 reps, right? Just take your time, be safe with this one, but just wanna definitely add in a little plyo work. So just working on landing mechanics. So I'm gonna land on my heels, you know, I want those knees coming out, right? So hips are back, good athletic base, sitting back, on my heels, knees are coming out. Just make sure you find something safe to kind of drop down from. From there, single leg skaters. So if we have an area where we have space, you could certainly do this repeatedly, right? So skater hop, I'm going one leg to the other, right? Now, if I don't have access to that sort of open area, perfectly fine. I can just go side to side, right? 30 seconds, going side to side, landing single leg, right? If we break it down in slow motion, try to be landing on our heels, right? Heels, don't let that knee come forward and let that heel come off the ground, right? So I'm just going back and forth. If I can turn it almost into balance, right? Going forward here, but if I don't have access in the space, it's just kind of tight, you can certainly go side to side. And you can stick the landing a brief second and realize I'm jumping from my side, and I'm on this right side, right? I'm just loading this right side, using my right glute to propel me over to this left side. So real quickly, just going side to side, coming here. Should be a transfer and a shift of weight to this right side, firing that glute, coming over to the left side. Then we get that shift of weight, transfer, fire that left glute, side, side, keeping that core and glutes nice and tight. From there, 30 seconds of that, right? Then I go right into my squat jumps, just getting down as low as I can. If I can drop all the way down, great. And then exploding up, right? We can use this arm, drive down, jump up, right? Repeatedly for 30 seconds. Then I'm going to broad jumps. Again, hopefully we have access to kind of a little open area. If not, that's perfectly fine. But broad jump, I'm just going out, jumping as far forward as I can, trying again to land on my heels, right? And if I have space, I can keep going, you know, down that open area for 30 seconds, or, you know, reset and walk back to where I first started, right? So use those arms, throw them back as they come back, jump as far as I can forward, and then stick that land. So land in that good athletic base. I'll show one from this angle. I'm going down, going those arms, jumping, landing on my heels. Knees are coming out in that good athletic base. And then last but not least, we have lateral hops. So we'll find any sort of like crack where I can put any sort of marker down, and I'm just jumping side to side over that for 30 seconds. So just lateral quick steps or lateral quick hops, just something I would put down to just jump over as fast as I can repeatedly. So that's day 2.